Go.
Hey, how's it going? It is Flex Friday. You got it. Okay, so today we're going to talk about an upper body movement. Just to give you a quick recap of the basic movement patterns, there is for lower body, there's our squatting motion, there's our hinging motion, our lunging motion. So those are the basic movement patterns for the lower body. For the upper body, there is our push-pull in the horizontal plane, and then there's our push-pull in the vertical plane. And today we're going to talk about the pull in the vertical plane. So why this is important is, again, like the movements that we do that involve the most muscle groups at the same time are going to produce the best results. They're going to cause the body to increase the most amounts of intensity, involve the most muscle groups, get you the best bang for your buck. Okay, so with the vertical pull, and again, another cool thing with this is it develops all the muscles of the back, shoulders, arms, core, just hits a lot of different muscle groups at the same time. So the most advanced version of this movement is going to be a pull-up. So just hanging straight, pulling up to the chin right over the bar. All right, and again, whenever we're doing our movements, we want to breathe out with effort. Breathing in on the way down, breathing out with the effort of the movement. So another example of this, if pull-ups, I'll just say this, like most people are not able to do pull-ups. So if you're not able to do a pull-up, that's totally normal. Most people are not able to. It's a tough movement. So the next thing that we can do, if you have access to this, it would be a pull down with a machine where you can reduce the weight. So most commonly, this is going to be something pretty much any gym is going to have it. So it's going to be very similar setup here. And when we pull down, we're breathing out when we pull down, we want to pull just below the chin, just like we did with the pull-up. So I'll see a lot of people do this movement wrong. They'll try to pull way down. And this is similar to our other movements where we want to keep the weight traveling through our center of balance. So keeping the weight as close to the body as possible, keeping the shoulders down and back. Another thing I'll see is people rolling their shoulders forward. We want to keep those shoulders down and back. So breathing out with effort, right below the chin, shoulders down and back, squeezing, feeling those muscles work. Okay, so getting creative, if we're not able to do a pull-up, if we don't have access to a pull-down machine, a couple other options we can do is if we have some bands. So one thing that you can get for your home is a pull-up bar that goes above the doorway. There are some that just set in. You can just literally put it in the doorway. You can put it on, take it off, that kind of deal. So if you're interested, we can tag you in we can send you a link that shows you a couple different options for those. So that's something that you could have set up for yourself that we could attach a band to. So the next variation of this we're going to use a band. We're going to get a little bit creative. So with this, I'm going to have it set up. I'm going to hinge over, and then I'm going to pull, and it's going to be that same movement pattern. So this allows me to dramatically reduce the amount of resistance and still go through the same movement pattern, still use the same muscles, still get the same benefits. So I'm breathing out as I pull, breathing in as I extend. Another way we can do this is just one arm at a time. So one arm at a time, whenever you do that with a band, you slip your hand in and grab it. So I'm going to put on the side that I'm pulling, I'm going to have the opposite foot forward, the other leg back. I'm going to hinge over, and I'm going to go through that same movement pattern just with one arm. So I would do one arm, and then I would switch it up again when we're doing with the band. We slide in this way, grab the band, and do one arm at a time. So about 10 to 15 reps is going to be really good for this movement. And let's say for some reason we don't have anything up high access that we can do. Another one we can do is if we have it on a lower surface that we could attach to. Again, we want to attach it to something that doesn't move, not a chair or something. When we pull, it's going to come after us. So for this one, we would just find something to have the knees on, or just knees on the floor. And back this up just a little bit. So get over in the same position. With this one, we got to do just one arm at a time. It'd be tough to do both arms with this variation. So just pulling, squeezing, breathing out with the effort. And then we do the same thing with the other arm. All right, so there you have it. That is the vertical pull, one of the 4 basic movement patterns of the upper body. We have our push-pull horizontal plane, our push-pull in the vertical plane. Today we covered the pull in the vertical plane. So again, that's a very good movement, develops lots of muscle groups at the same time. Hope this was helpful. Let us know, comment, question, if you guys want to see other types of videos, if this is helpful. Anything you guys want to see, we want to make videos for you on it because we want to help you reach the best version of yourself and learn this through this process as well, so you can be empowered to know what to do 10 years down the road and be the best you. Flex Friday, talk to you soon.